You can see here, I explained you up to here. This I explained. Combination, this series combination of registers, this I explained. Now from parallel combination. Today we will start from the parallel combination of registers. It's clear. You can see from here. This parallel combination of registers. That is when registers are connected in parallel. So you can see what is the parallel combination of registers. In parallel combination, of registers. So one end of all the registers are connected at one point, while the other end is connected at the other point. One end of all the registers are connected at one point, and the other end is connected at the other point. Suppose these are the three registers which are connected in parallel. This is R1, R2, and R3. They are connected in parallel. Now, what are the properties of parallel combination? This parallel combination is connected to a battery of terminal voltage V. Terminal voltage V. Terminal voltage means potential difference across the external circuit, means across this. Potential difference across the external circuit. So see here, what are the properties of the parallel combination? What is the first property? There will be same potential difference across each parallel branch. There will be same potential difference across each parallel branch. Same potential difference across each parallel branch. And it will be equal to what? It will be equal to the terminal voltage of battery supplying the current. Terminal voltage of battery supplying current. It's clear. There will be same potential drop across all the resistors, and it will be equal to the terminal voltage of battery supplying the current. Now, what will be about the current? When suppose I current has come out from the positive terminal of the cell. When this current will reach at this point, what will happen? It divides into three parts. Some current goes in this direction, some in this direction, and some in this direction. Suppose this is I1, this is I2, and this is I3. So what will be? Current divides main current. This is called the main current. Main current. Main current will divide in the different branches according to their resistance. According to their resistance. So see here, what is the number 2 property? You can see main current that is current drawn from cell. Transcell divides in the parallel branches according to their resistance. According to their resistance. According to the resistance, it will divide. Now see here, as already I have told here, there will be same potential difference. Potential difference, how can you find? It is the product of current and resistance. Product of current and resistance. Product of current and resistance. So what is potential difference here? It is I1 into R1 equals to I2 into R2 equals to I3 into R3 equals to V, which is the terminal voltage of battery supplying the current. So when you will simplify, on simplifying, what will you get? I1 equals to V upon R1. I2 equals to V upon R2. And I3 equals to V upon R3. You can see here, I1 R1 equals to V. So I1 equals to V upon R1. I2 equals to V upon R2. I3 equals to V upon R3. So what is I1 ratio, I2 ratio, I3? It is equal to V upon R1 ratio V upon R2 ratio V upon R3. So it will be equal to 1 upon R1 ratio 1 upon R2 ratio 1 upon R3. Means we can say in parallel branches, current divides in the inverse ratio of resistance. In parallel branches, current divides in the inverse ratio resistance. Means more the resistance, less will be the current. More the resistance, current will be less. It's clear. What will be the equivalent resistance here? How will you determine the equivalent resistance? So in our course, there is only the direct formula. So see here, what is the formula of equivalent resistance? Equivalent resistance of parallel combination can be found by this relation. 1 upon Rp equals to 1 upon R1 plus 1 upon R2 plus 1 upon R3. This is the formula of determining the equivalent capacitance in parallel combination. All of you remember, in parallel combination, there will be same potential difference which will be equal to the terminal voltage, but the current in the various parallel branches will be according to their resistances. More the resistance, less will be the current. More the resistance, less will be the current. It's clear. Now see here, and here this also remember that I1 R1 equals to I2 R2 equals to I3 R3. What's the total current? Total current I equals to I1 plus I2 plus I3. Total current I equals to I1 plus I2 plus I3. It's clear. So you can see here, this is the formula of determining the equivalent resistances if three registers are connected in parallel. Now suppose one is of 2 ohm, other is of 3 ohm, and third is of 6 ohm. They are connected in parallel. What will be their equivalent resistance? It will be 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 3 plus 1 upon 6. What is LCM? LCM is 6. 2 3 ja, 3 2 ja, 6 1 ja. That is 6 upon 6. So 1 upon Rp equals to 1. So Rp equals to 1 ohm. Here it will be equal to 1 ohm. It's clear. This way you can determine if registers are connected in parallel. Now there is a special formula for two registers connected in parallel. For two registers connected in parallel. If two registers are connected in parallel, then what is the formula? For two registers connected in parallel. Equivalent resistance is given by 1 upon Rp equals to 1 upon R1 plus 1 upon R2. Now we can simplify this. How will you simplify? Take LCM. LCM will be R1 into R2. R2 will multiply with this, so it will be R2 plus R1 will multiply this. Is clear? So it will be equal to R1 plus R2 upon R1 R2. So what is Rp? It will be R1 R2 upon R1 plus R2. So in case of two registers, we will remember this formula. If there are only two registers connected in parallel, then we will use this formula. Suppose there are two registers. One register is of RESISTUR. One register is of 2 ohm and another is of 3 ohm. They are connected in parallel. Then what will be the equivalent? Equivalent will be given by 2 into 3 divided by 2 plus 3. That is 6 upon 5. That is 1.2 ohm. 1.2 ohm. You can see here, this is not visible. Yes. There are two registers. One is of 2 ohm, another is of 3 ohm. What will be their equivalent? Equivalent will be R1 into R2 upon R1 plus R2. We will not do by this way. That is a lengthy process. That is a lengthy process. We can do by this way. 2 into 3 upon 2 plus 3, that is 1.2. It's clear. Now see here. If n identical registers, if n identical registers, each of resistance R are connected in parallel. If there are n identical resistors, each of resistance R are connected in parallel, then what will be 1 upon Rp? You can write 1 upon R plus 1 upon R plus 1 upon R. How many times? N times. So it will be equal to n upon R. So what is Rp? Rp equals to R upon N. R upon N. Now you can see here, suppose there are 10 registers, each of 3 ohm connected in parallel. Connected in parallel. Then what will be the equivalent resistance? Rp equals to 3 upon 10, that is 0.3 ohm. It will be 0.3 ohm. Because R is 3 ohm, how many are there? 10. So N equals to 10. So it will be equal to 3 upon 10. It's clear? That is 0.3 ohm. Now one more thing you can see here. In parallel combination, you can notice that the equivalent resistance is less than the least in them. Equivalent resistance of some resistors connected in parallel will be less than the least in them. For example, here 2 and 3 ohm are connected in parallel. Which one is the least? Least is 2 ohm. What is the equivalent resistance? 1.2. It is less than 2 ohm. It is less than 2 ohm. Similarly, here there is one more example. This. Here these three are connected in parallel. Which one is the least? So least one is the here 2 ohm. So equivalent resistance should be less than 2 ohm. It comes out 1 ohm. That is less than this. So in parallel combination, equivalent resistance is less than the least. So you can see here, this is the property. In parallel combination of resistors, equivalent resistance is less than equivalent resistance is less than least in them. Least in them. It is less than the least in them. Equivalent is less than the least in them. Now see here. Similarly, in the series combination, you can see. If you connect 2 ohm, 3 ohm, 6 ohm in series, what is the equivalent? It will be 2 plus 3 plus 6. That is equals to 11 ohm. Means in parallel, in series combination of some resistors, equivalent resistance is more than the maximum in them. More than the maximum in them. In series combination, equivalent resistance is more than the maximum in them. Equivalent resistance of some resistors will be more than the maximum in them. So this is all about the parallel combination. You can see here everything I have told here. Here this is I equals to I1 plus I2 plus I3 and so on. Then you can see here this formula already I have told. This I you told. Then you can see here. This in case of identical also I you told. It's clear. If there are n identical equal resistances, each of the value R is connected in parallel, then equivalent resistance RP is given by this. Then you can see here part 2, we will use this formula. If two R1 and R2 are connected in parallel, what is equivalent? It's this. Now this one just now I told, in the parallel combination, the equivalent resistance RP is less than even the smallest resistance connected. Even the smallest resistance connected. It's clear. Equivalent will be smaller than the least. So these things I you told. Now combination of resistors in series and parallel. Now today we will do the questions. Okay. So now I'm going to do the questions. So you can see here. All of you open your book. Yes. Now today we will do some questions from here, which are based on the equivalent resistance. Question number 6, you can see. Two resistors having 4 and 6 are connected in parallel. Find their equivalent resistance. You can find very simple. Which formula you will use? What will be the formula? So you can see here, question number 6. 4 ohm and 6 ohm when connected in parallel. So it is Rp equals to R1 into R2 upon R1 plus R2. So it is equals to 6 into 4 upon 6 plus 4. That is 24 upon 10. That is 2.4 ohms. It will be 2.4. Now see the next question. 4 resistors each of 2 ohm are connected in parallel. What is the equivalent resistance? Now these are identical because each of 2. It's clear. So you have to find their net resistance. So which formula you will use? So R upon N. What is the formula? R upon N. So you can see here. Question number 7. So Rp equals to R upon N. So R is given 2 ohm and how many are there? 4. So it is 2 upon 4, that is 0.5 ohm. So these questions are very simple. Now I am going to take a different question. Now see here. You take question number 10. Calculate the equivalent resistance between the points A and B. You have to calculate equivalent resistance between A and B. can see here. This E. So this is 2 ohm. It is also 2 ohm, 2 ohm, and 2 ohm. You have to find the equivalent resistance. So these two are connected in series. What will be their equivalent? 2 plus 2 equals to 4 ohm. These two are in parallel. So what will be their equivalent? R1 R2 upon R1 plus R2. So it will be 2 into 2 upon 2 plus 2. That is equals to 4 upon 4 equals to 1. So what will be the equivalent? 4 plus 1, because when it will be reduced into 1 ohm. So it is now 1 ohm. So 2 plus 2 plus 1, that is equals to 5 ohm. So what is equivalent resistance? It is 4 plus 1, 5. It is 5. You can see the next question. Now see here. For example, question number 12, you can see. In the circuit shown below, calculate the value of X if the equivalent resistance between the point A and B is 4. Means what is the resistance between A and B? Between these 2 points, what is the resistance? 4. Means equivalent is given 4. So you have to find the value of this X. So how will you find? So these two are in series. So what will be their equivalent? So 4 plus 8, 12. These two are also in series. What will be their equivalent? X plus 5. Means R1 will be 4 plus 8 equals to 12 ohm. R2 equals to X plus 5. Now these two branches are connected in what way? This and this branch, they are connected in parallel. They are connected in parallel. So see here, therefore equivalent resistance from formula. So it will be 1 upon Rp equals to R2, that is 1 upon 12 plus 1 upon X plus 5. But Rp is given 4 ohm. This is given in the question. So now you substitute 12 plus 1 upon X plus 5. So 1 upon X plus 5 equals to 1 upon 4 minus 1 upon 12. 12 is LCM. That is 3 minus 1. That is 2 upon 12. That is 1 upon 6. So when you will compare X plus 5 equals to 6. So X equals to 1 ohm. X equals to 1. So this way you can do this. Now you see one more question. Question number 13 you see here. Now if you see here, this one, and this one. These three are connected in series. They are connected in what way? In series. So what will be their equivalent? Their equivalent will be equal to 3 ohm. Now you can see here 2, 2 and 2. They are connected in what way? They are connected in series. So what will be their equivalent? 2 plus 2 plus 2, that is 6 ohm, will be equal to 6 ohm. Now This has converted into 3, this is 2, and this is 6. So these 3 are connected in what way? You can see here. Here I am showing. This is 1, this is 1, and this is 2. This is 3 ohm and 6. You can see here. Now these 111 has changed into 3, 222 has changed into 6. This 3, 2, and 6, they are connected in parallel. So what will be their equivalent resistance? So it will be 1 upon 3 plus 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 6. What is LCM? It is 6. So 2, 3, then 1. That is 6 upon 6. That is equals to 1. So Rp equals to 1 ohm. This whole has reduced into 1 ohm. Now, when it has reduced into 1 ohm, so now this 1 ohm and this 1 ohm, this one is 1 ohm. This is also 1 ohm, and it has reduced into 1 ohm, so it is also 1 ohm. They are in series. So, what is the equivalent? It is 1 plus 1 plus 1, that is equals to 3 ohm. It will be equal to 3 ohm. So, now you see one more question. Here, this question number 16. You see the question number 16, though it is also very simple. 16. Here 12, 6 and 4, they are connected in parallel. So first of all, you find out the their equivalent by using the formula of parallel. Then that this 2, its equivalent, and this 5, they are in series. This 2 ohm, its equivalent, and this 5 ohm, they will be in the series. So see here I am determining the equivalent of 12, 6 and 4. So you can determine it 12, 6 and 4, what will be the equivalent? 1 upon Rp equals to 1 upon 12 plus 1 upon 6 plus 1 upon 4. LCM is 12. 2 plus 3. That is 6 upon 12. So 1 upon Rp equals to 1 upon 2. So Rp equals to 2 ohm. Means it has reduced into 2. This has reduced into 2. Now 2 plus 2 plus 5 will be equal to what? 9. 2 ohm plus this whole has converted into 2. 2 ohm plus 5 equals to 9. Similarly, you can do in the question number 17 also. 3 and 2, 5. This is 30 and 6 plus 4, 10. 5, 30 and 10, they are in the parallel. You can find.